Hi everyone.
Hello.
So welcome back to our channel, and this week we are doing a video for you on warm and spicy fragrances.
Yummy.
Inspired partly by Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Although we are British and we don't quite understand everything about Thanksgiving.
No, we could have Googled it, I suppose.
We know from experience. I have been in America for Thanksgiving once.
Yeah. I know it's a massive deal.
Yes.
And it's like Christmas, isn't it? Lots of family, lots
of food. Yes, lots of tasty stuff. Pumpkin pie, pecan pie.
Turkey, do you?
Turkey, but we haven't got any turkey fragrances, don't worry.
What are you thankful for, Sarah?
Oh gosh, don't put me on the spot with that. I don't know.
Is this really cheesy and corny? I'm thankful for autumn. Like, I love this period. So this kind of, when you go for a walk and there's like crisp autumn leaves on the floor and there's like sort of the smell of bonfires in the air.
I know what you mean.
It feels like, it takes me back to my childhood.
Yeah, that run up to Christmas is quite nice, isn't it? And that's why I like the idea of Thanksgiving, because it's like another celebration in that period.
As many festivities as possible.
Yes. So all of the fragrances you've chosen have that kind of warm, spicy, wintry feel to them.
And we've got kind of, they're all kind of unisex, I guess. So men or women.
That's true. Yeah.
So let's start with the Bulgari one.
Okay.
We picked, there's something that's quite special in Bulgari called the Le Gemmet collection, and it's like the sort of highest haute perfumery collection that they do. I think it's only available in about 3 or 4 stores in the UK. And one of them is this amazing bottle, which I adore, first of all. This is from the Orient Holly collection, because there is a collection of 3 of these Le Gemmet fragrances that are kind of inspired by the wonders, the gemstones and the perfumery from the Arabian Peninsula.
Yes.
And the top of it is that kind of amazing, almost Arabic mosaic design that you also see in some of their jewellery. And I want to say that this design is actually a jewellery pendant from Bulgari. But the fragrance inside Zahira is warm and cinnamony and deliciously spicy. Shall we try?
Let's do it. Also the colour. So every single one of these fragrances has a different colour, like a stone.
Yeah.
And this one's inspired by the topaz, the imperial topaz.
Yeah. So now I always thought topazes were blue.
I think it's imperial topaz.
So then the yellow is the imperial bit.
I think so.
We think, we're not actually jewellery experts.
Yeah.
But can you smell the warmth?
Yes.
Because if it was blue, it wouldn't
be
feel
cold
warm to me.
Yeah,
so it has to be yellow.
Oh no, it's lovely.
Yeah. I don't even need to get any of this near my nose because I can smell
it already. Yeah.
It's quite incredible. I have to say, it's one of those fragrances that I would adore as like a kind of candle or room scent, because it feels so comforting, this kind of fragrance family to me. It's enveloping and yummy and delicious, but not in a sickly way.
No. And Zahira, the name of the fragrance actually means shining and luminous in Arabic. Okay. So it definitely has that luminous feel to it, of something of the Orient with a glow.
Yeah. Do you think ylang ylang is helping with that as well?
Definitely, yes.
Because ylang ylang flower is quite glowing and warm.
It is.
And exotic.
Yes. But it has a sweetness in there, and I don't know if does it have, it's like a spicy sweetness, like cinnamony.
It's definitely cinnamon.
Because I always think of cinnamon as like a good sweetener instead of sugar, in food.
Actually.
In
dinners, like savoury food as well as in cakes as well.
Yeah.
But it's also got the benzoin in it, which is that resinous note, which is also giving it depth. I mean, I have to say, I absolutely love it.
It's a great fragrance.
Really warm.
The perfumer for this is Daniela Andrea. Andrea?
I think it's Andrea.
Yeah, I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. And she's done all of the Le Gemmet fragrances, they're women's ones in these bottles, and there's some really unusual scents in this collection, so go and try them if you can.
So next one, let's look at another cinnamony.
Yes.
Is that even a word?
Cinnamony
fragrance, which is the 5 o'clock au gingembre.
Yes. So not just cinnamony, but gingery, because gingembre is ginger, and
it's almost like gingerbread, isn't it?
Yes. The 5 o'clock bit is because Serge Lutens has quite a fascination with British like traditions and culture, and one of those things which we do is to have afternoon tea.
We do have afternoon tea.
We do love afternoon tea. I mean, I think lots of people around the world have afternoon tea now, but it is quite a traditionally British thing.
You can really smell that almost Earl Grey tea.
Yeah, it's
note.
but it's quite zesty and citrusy actually. This fragrance, I always think of it as being very warm and spicy, but when you first spray it, it has a real like almost like an orange peel kind of feel to it. Like you might get, you know, in a hot cross bun or something, the little candied peels.
Yes, exactly that. And bergamot to give that sparkle and like Earl Grey tea note.
Yeah.
But I can definitely, as this warms up, and I know this fragrance well, you know, as you wear it on your skin and it develops, it does become really quite spicy, warm, spicy.
Yeah.
And gingery, ginger cakey.
Yeah.
And also with a touch of honey and amber notes in there as well.
It's really a pleasant fragrance to wear.
If you haven't ever sought it out, do go and try it because it's fabulous.
The colour's quite Earl Grey as well, isn't it?
It's almost like a sort of, browny colour, I guess.
Tea.
Super.
And then the last one we wanted to show you is from Terry de Gunsberg. So we have it here. Lumière de Peace.
That's almost orange.
Yes.
That colour of that juice, which is again that whole kind of pumpkin-y spice
That's
latte.
true. yes. So Lumière de Peace means obviously kind of lit up spices. And apparently Terry said that this fragrance was inspired by her childhood in Egypt.
Oh, okay.
She actually grew up in Egypt and she's French. And obviously there's a lot of these markets with these kind of souk type markets with all the spices and everything, and also it's very hot, so it's that idea of the spices being warmed by the sun, but it's also very much a jasmine fragrance.
Yeah, it is, definitely. I mean, I think for me this is probably the least spicy and warm of the three that we're doing. I mean, we sort of slipped
it's
it
more
in
of
there.
the Lumière than the spice.
I mean, I have to draw a parallel here. I don't know if this is really right, but the first note for me, because of the luminosity, you know, the blood orange and the grapefruit and the bergamoty type notes, it's almost like bubble bath. Or sort of bubbly washing up liquid.
Yes.
I get the same first impression from that Twilly fragrance from Hermes as well.
Okay,
that similar top. But then it does go with the depth of the florals, like the jasmine, which is quite
a deep spices. Because it has it's got a clove scent in here.
Which actually always reminds me of Christmas.
It does,
clove.
Yeah.
You put it like in your ham or your... It's an interesting one, and I think it's quite nice because after those two, which are warm almost immediately, like straight away, they've got Oriental on my skin. This one is much more lifted. It's almost clearing my palette after the other two.
That's true. Very bright. Yeah. So we hope you have a happy Thanksgiving if you are celebrating it, and if not, just enjoy some warm and spicy fragrances to keep you cosy.
Go and make some pecan pie.
Yes. And we'll see you all again next week. Bye.